around. I say, oh, guys, I really hate killing. But in the name of the great potato in the sky, I bring my tofu tenderizer down on his glass head. And I say to Lord Capsaicin, rage against that machine.
Nice. Give me an attack roll.
God damn it. That was good.
You're mad at him for it? Yeah. Fuck you, dude.
That's a 16 plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you hit him. You crack him right into the glass. And give me the damage. Roll.
D6.
Yeah.
That's a 1. Plus 2, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And it goes boom. And his head goes to the side, jostling inside. Not
Some
enough.
very strong bulbs.
Yeah. These are really thick glass. You see that his head kind of jostles on the inside of it, still maintaining its form, but there is a small crack in the side of this glass now. And that brings us to Capsaicin. What you got? Mr. Rageman himself.
Fuck this tofu man. I'm going to attempt to grab him by the legs.
Okay.
To swing him at this mech.
Okay. He's a hefty boy.
I'm gonna attempt to beat a motherfucker with a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit a bitch with a bitch. All right, go ahead and hit Charles with Charles.
I'm still blessed, correct?
You are.
$21.
21. Yeah, he's going to make a contested strength against you, but does not manage to. So you, like the Hulk in the Avengers, grab him and puny god. You just smack him up against the side of this machine. Go ahead and give me a D8.
That would be plus strength, correct?
That is correct.
12.
Damn.
Woo! Yeah, you smash him right up against the side of this, and that glass breaks off the side of his head.
Yes.
Now he's got like shards of glass sticking inside of his porous
This
body.
could be more dangerous.
Yeah. You hope he doesn't headbutt you in the future, but yeah, you let go of him, and he writhes on the floor, and he goes, no! No! That brings us, you have a second attack if you'd like to take it. You are still hasted.
I'm just going to charge him.
Okay, you plug him in, and he charges. He's at 17%, and that
Perfect.
is the end of your turn. Now go ahead and make an attack roll. Roll.
What was that?
I don't have a clue. I heard it.
14.
14. You punch the ground, leaving a sizable impact in the ground, similar to what he had done with his dive kick, and but you have missed him. And that brings us to the leak. The leak, pulling a couple of these levers and such, brings up one of the other arms and the arm from the top, and attempts to press the two of you on the ground. And it might hit Tofu Firmus if he's not careful. So we'll see how this goes. But he's trying to hit you, and he's trying to hit Poe because Cornk is on the back of the machine. And that, let's see. Nope. Again. He smashes onto the ground because my rolls are shit. And
You'll get us next time.
Yeah, I'll get you next time.
Next time.
He says,
Catch it.
which lever is it? I can never seem to remember. And he's just pulling on things and pushing things, and it looks a bit like the machine in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, just like all these different levers and stuff that he's pulling. But it seems to be doing no good. But as we get to Cornk's turn, Cornk, your arm is still waving with your knife, I assume, hacking at this man.
Yeah, well, can I try to get the doors open?
Yeah, give me a strength check.
12, 14, 15.
All right, with a 15.
16, 17.
18, 19, 20. As is usual.
Yeah.
You go ahead and you slide these doors open. You now have free access to this room.
All right. I'm going to beat on him a little better.
Yeah, give me an attack roll.
Yes. Hey, man. Wait, that's not my voice. That's a totally different voice.
Dang it.
It depends on which bulb's talking.
22.
22 hits. Absolutely.
Okay, that's a
D4.
Sorry, which clove is talking?
That's what we're going for. 1.
Oh yeah, you shave another one off, and now he's looking a bit like he did in his younger days. He's got his nice military cut going on, and he says, he barely even registers that you've cut a piece off of the top of him. You're definitely doing damage, but he seems to be distracted by the things that are going on.
Then in that case,
You have movement.
backstab?
What do you mean? You don't get a third attack.
Well, no, but if he's
if he's distracted, yeah, that did hit. So go ahead and roll with your D6.
Yeah.
You're right. That would be a sneak attack.
1.
Nice.
This time you stab him good, and he doesn't die though.
Yeah. How'd that feel?
Bad back. He attributes it to his back pains. At the top of the initiative order, you actually hear sounds coming from the front of the castle. There is a pounding on the front of the entire surface of the building, and as this happens, there are some stress cracks in the wall that you're looking at, and it opens up, and scary face just busts its way through. It is Mrs. Butterworth. This large capped head smashes through and looks at you and says, "Oh, hello." And you can see now that the remainder of the army are encroaching on this.
Yes.
There are some other sounds that you hear, though, and as you look through the door, through the weird amber-colored body of Mrs. Butterworth, you can see that the remaining guards that were apparently hiding have come out to fight with the rest of the people. And that brings us to Tofu Firmus. Tofu Firmus stands up, flexes his muscles, and does like a spin punch. And is going to punch you. And you're going to take 3 attacks.
Punch me in my hole.
Yep. He's going to fill that hole with fists. That's gross. Oh my God. Oh, why? I'm going to make one of these hit you just for fun because I'm sick of you not taking damage. I didn't roll anything higher than a 10. You're going to take... Oh, wait, no, just one of them. You're going to take 2 reduced to 1.
Yes.
You got to be getting low, though, right? I mean, you didn't have much life to begin with. Yep. All right.
I have a half-life.
Okay. Nice.
It's like I drank unicorn blood.
Oh, God. You and these forbidden liquids.
Give me.
Poe, it is your turn. You are standing there having blessed your friends and smashed some fruit. What do you got going over there with your tenderizer?
I summon the power
Yep.
of the great potato in the sky and cast a radiant burst of energy on this remaining bulb.
Oh, attacking the bulb. With the fire there, they have to make a dexterity saving throw, which is not going to have a dexterity saving throw. It's not moving. So go ahead and just roll your damage. I believe it is a D8.
I got one of those.
Radiant fire.
Free.
That's 4 plus wisdom modifier for +2.
Yeah, sure. That sounds good.
Whenever you want, Steve.
6.
This is your house. I'm not going to argue.
In that case,
Yeah, the coffee was as hot as it could be. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. This amber liquid begins to bubble even more furiously. And as it does so, you can see that the power it is producing is affecting the machine in a way that it is moving faster and a bit more erratic than it was originally. So there seems to be some effect, not quite the damage effect, but it's affecting the machine in a way that you'll find out. All right. That brings us to Capsaicin. Capsaicin, you just got punched. What you gonna do about it?
I'm going to punch back.
Oh, damn. I'm so surprised. Give him the punch.
Well, that sounded good.
I'm glad I'm blessed.
Yeah.
That would be an 8.
All right, you punch him right in the abs. He's got 10 of them now, and and they all look like fists. And you just basically give him
Fist
fist bump
bump
him.
Sup, dog?
Sup, abs? Doing nothing. You still have
up,
one
abs?
more attack if you want to roll for that.
I'm going to smother my fist in syrup before I punch him this time.
Give it to him.
20.
Yeah, baby. You punch him.
Wait, my onion friend showed up?
Not yet. He's in the initiative. He's just not here yet. I rolled a really low initiative. Yeah, you go ahead and you punch him with a sticky fist right in his face. And it kind of hurts a little bit because there's still glass sticking out of his face, but you do smother his face. Roll damage.
What do you want?
You to roll damage?
You want a D4 on that?
I would love it.
Yes. That's plus strength, right?
Yeah, it is.
5.
All right. He's actually looking hit, and that small stress crack that you had seen before when he was being pressed seems to be like radiating down into the remainder of his head. His head looks like it's taken a pretty big hit so far, and his form doesn't seem to be holding up quite as well. But it's hard to tell about if he's scared because he has no face.
Yes.
All righty. That brings us to Capsaicin. You just went. Leak is pressing buttons and pulling on levers, and all of a sudden there is a bright illumination. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, and I need him to make a dexterity saving throw. What is all this wind blowing?
Bless doesn't work on that, does it?
Yeah.
Any D20 roll, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll give it to you.
Matters.
Matt's the DM. He makes the rules.
Fuck yeah. Watch this power. You succeed. I got the power, baby. Yeah. It's more interesting this way anyway, because this electricity kind of illuminates the inside of this glass capsule, as apparently there is more power than was required for this machine to work, and a fuse has blown, causing a electric shock to blast through. You succeed. Old man succeeds. The two of you take 4 lightning damage, which was halved from the 9 before. So yeah, you take 4 lightning damage. He takes 4 lightning damage, and his body slumps forward in the chair that he's in. And you hear,
Oh, God.
Do I bear witness to this? Did I kill him?
yeah, you bear witness to it in a different way. As I
That
need,
really smells so very bad. Leaks.
as I need
That leak is leaking.
Capsaicin, Tofu Firmus, and Poe to make dexterity saving throws as the arms collide downward.
Wow, I'm not very dexterous, but that's a 21.
All right.
6.
All right. The Tofu Firmus rolled a nat 20. He just tuck rolls out of the way as these large panels come down. You also, Poe, move out of the way.
Tofu.
But Capsaicin, you take a bit of smooshin' damage. Woo! You take 6 smooshin' damage, halved to 3. Oh. How you looking over there, buddy?
1.
Woo! Yeah.
I'm still alive. I'm still kicking.
You are, but you are knocked prone and you are restrained underneath this large smooshing plate. And Tofu Firmus is standing over top of you now, just kind of heaving and muscles enraged. And he looks up at the top of the room where he can now see Mrs. Buttersworth looking down, going, still saying hello from before. I want you to keep in mind it's been this long droning hello during the rest of this fight. And Cork, you are up.
Excuse me. Can I attempt to move the arms real quick?
Yeah, you go in and give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
You just gonna sit on the leak?
1. Natural 1.
You have no idea which one, so you go ahead and grab whatever. I want you to roll a d20 for me. Just a straight up d20.
12.
All right, yeah. You grab a couple of these things and